Hey guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk briefly about my Sisterlocks, of course, and if I had any regrets getting them. And I have to say, heck no. Heck no. My only regret in getting Sisterlocks is that it took me until I was 43 years old to get them. I feel like this is how my hair was always supposed to be. I feel like my real self. When I look and realize that next Saturday, not this coming one, but the following one, is my second retightening, and that I got these, the install was done. The last day was New Year's Eve, and it's only mid-February. Is crazy to me. I feel like I've had these for so long. Um, I wrote a couple of things down because I wanted to not forget what I wanted to say. What I don't like. What I don't like is that my main part is really big. And maybe this is just because, wait a minute, is that even it? Or is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. I think because I'm thin right here, that part is really huge to me. And yeah. I'm not, okay, see how big that is? Because it's very thin right there. So I definitely, is it just me? It seems like this part seems a lot more full. So I don't like that. And so I was braiding and banding and just doing my center part straight down, and then two parts right here. And so I was doing 4 braids. But then I noticed that when I was doing my my hairstyle or just wearing it down, the part was showing up in the back. Like the whole part was showing up in the back. And so then nobody told me. I researched Sisterlocks for about 1.5 2 years. I watched so many videos, but nobody ever said that you should braid and band your hair in a certain way so that your part won't be just so out there. So I was training my Sisterlocks to be very flat out like this, and so that part was very strong. And so now when I'm braiding and banding, I'm taking like this part here and braiding it this way, and then like doing one here and one here in the back, and that is stopping it from the back having this big part in the back. So let me show you. I'm gonna take my mirror here so I can make sure that I'm showing you. Okay, so as you see, my hair was long to begin with. It is getting longer. It doesn't really flow and move quite yet, but I mean, they're still babies. And I treat them as such because I love them. I love them so much. I have a scar on the back of my neck, and it is preventing me from wearing updos. And I should say, not preventing me, I don't feel comfortable showing the back of my neck because it's a dark line, and it just looks like I haven't washed the back of my neck in like 100 years. It's just in one spot, but it's very unsightly. And so I bought something to get rid of this dark spot, this line. Because I really look forward to wearing my hair in an updo. I can't wait to have it, you know, simply just like, look, we got a hairstyle right here. Just put all this up, and this part just hang down. Okay, I could put a hair clip in it and have this part hang down from the hair clip. Um, there are so many things that I could do in the updo. I could French braid it. I don't know how to French braid. I could braid it though. I could braid it. A ponytail, you know. So I'm really looking forward to resolving this issue with the back of my neck. My loctician says it looks like a scar. I think it's an irritation that became a scar. She says it doesn't look like I haven't washed my neck, but I still feel like that's what it looks like, and so I just don't show it. So my ends look good. My ends look real good. So I've got a little bit of color left over. It's like from, what is it from? Henna. I had henna in my hair, and that stuff never washed out. I'll be really interested to know what it's like to put henna in my locks when they actually lock, but who knows, I might have a year to before I get there. But anyways, so I'm a little itchy today. My grid still looks good. Yeah, that's still good. They're just really happy. I'm not happy with the fuzz. I'm sure you could see that fuzz, right? Let's see if this helps you see the fuzz. Well, okay, so it's pretty fuzzy. Okay, you can see that, right? It's very soft fuzz, but it's fuzz. I guess if you can't handle that, everybody who I've watched on YouTube has said you're gonna have fuzz. You're gonna have fuzz. So if you can't handle that, that's one reason not to get Sisterlocks. However, I mean, I've got one little, let me take that out gently. So as you see, it just sits down here. It is growing so fast. And I can run my hands through it. So when I wore my hair natural, I could not do this. I couldn't put my hands through my hair because once the product was in and it got dry, my hair dried, then that was it. Like, there was no touch in my hair. And it would be pretty and it would be curly, but I could not go like this to my hair because it would just right up. Mostly because I'm allergic to very many hair products, and so I was very limited in what I could use. And you know, like some girls, like my sister has a spray bottle. She wears her hair natural, and she has a spray bottle with like conditioner or something in it and water, and she just sprays a little bit and her hair wakes right up. That was not my reality. My reality was getting in the shower in the morning, either washing and conditioning or conditioning. Conditioning was not an option. And I would sit in the shower, stand in the shower, and comb and get all this hair in the comb. Then I had to take the hair out of the comb, stick it to the wall in the bathroom, and then get out and then put the product in my hair, okay? And I needed to do that while my hair was still good and wet. Put the product in my hair, get all some more loose hairs on my hand. Then I take that off my hand and put it on the sink. And then okay, here's the way I want it to be, all right. Flip it back a little bit to do my makeup. And there was no more touching my hair after that for the rest of the day. And then I'd have to grab some tissue and I'd wipe the wall off and get my whole clump of loose hair out of the shower, and then clean the sink where I left the hair from my hand. Um, Ill. I hate loose hair. I hate my own loose hair. So I did not enjoy that. And it was every single day. And then to top it off, I would go to sleep and I would put all my hair back like this. Sometimes I'd braid it, and sometimes just tuck it into a ponytail. And then I would put my cap on. And the next morning, the whole middle of back of my head was all tangled up. Like I had gone to a party and sweat my perm out, and I didn't even have a perm in. And that was so frustrating because then the next morning I'd have to comb it all out again. So between getting relaxers a lot years ago to being a curly natural for about 10 or 15 years maybe. Sometimes I straightened my hair, but I even stopped doing that after a while. But I think a lot of that made this thin, which I've mentioned in another video. Anyway, so let me not get off track. So I'm experiencing a lot of growth, and I am super happy with my hair. Now, if you look at my second video of that little 38-minute clip, 38-second clip that my loctician gave me, that shows how thin it was. Like I was having serious panic attack. Like when she did the first chunk, and I saw how much of my scalp you could see, and now, I mean, you can kind of see my scalp if I move it around, but now it just looks like regular, right? And then in the back, I mean, in the back, you could see the whole grid everywhere. That's how thin it was until I washed it. And my loctician was like, don't worry, it's going to plump up. It's going to plump up. It's going to be beautiful. And I was like, I don't know, man. And I had just resigned myself and said, I'll give it a year. And if it still looks like this, then I am going to have to cut it off. I'm going to have to grow it out and cut it off. Now, I've been through the big chop twice, so I would say it costs too much to do this frivolously. It costs too much to do this without researching and knowing that this is what you want. You really need to ask yourself if this is what you want, and listen to people when they tell you the downsides of it. Itching is sometimes a downside for me, but it's something that I'm tackling, and it's something I feel like my scalp is starting to adjust. And I'm really only almost into my 2 months. So I don't even know what my scalp is going to act like. I know my scalp is a lot cleaner than it used to be. Just looking at it, it looks healthy. Well, probably because there's not a lot of product residue on it and all that stuff. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that's it. So, let's see. I want to show you this whole back. Now, see, because I've been sporting this side part. Now I don't want to stop being over there. And we're going to show you how big this part is, though. Okay. I know there are people that will just put their put a wig on it. I'm not gonna do that. Let me see if I can show you now. You see how, oh, this is hard because I'm on a stool. Good Lord, I'm gonna fall right off. There it is. Come on. So I was wearing my hair just regular like that, but the part was going all the way down. My hair was just splitting like it was moving on its own. So that's why now when I braid and band, I'm braiding on my side part. And then here, I'm braiding like this part, just like this. And I'm doing 3. So that way when I unbraid it, it's just laying down like that. It's not a big part straight down the middle. Anyways, that's that, you guys. I just wanted to make a short video. No, I don't have any regrets. I think this is the best thing I ever did for myself. This was a major investment. I researched it for a long time. I love putting my hands in my hair whenever I want to. And it's good for my hair. Now, I'm a 3C. Other people might not be able to do this all the time to their hair because they're getting those cute little balls on the ends of their hair that helps it lock. And I don't think you're supposed to be doing that if that's where your hair is. You're not supposed to do that. But I do that a lot so that the locks don't marry. Also, oh, that feels good. I got a tool which I'm gonna show you. I ordered on Amazon, and you can put it in underneath your locks to massage your scalp. So I'm gonna show that to you. And this channel might become a little more than Sisterlocks. I might do some reviews on some products that I use. I might talk about my green smoothies. We'll see where we go from here. But currently, we're just documenting my locks. And yeah, they're good. They are good. Did I mention I look like a bald woman? I mean, it was bad. You could see every sister lock going across the top of my head. It was bad. It was... Unfortunately, I had a week before I had to go back to work. Anyways, okay, well, I will talk to you guys later. That's that. Okay, bye.